Okay, new video, Maitre D. This is your back office, all your till buttons, everything that controls the tills. Whoever's got my laptop, when they have it, you'll see at the bottom right down here on the taskbar on the Windows desktop, there's a little button called Maitre D. So I have access for a VPN, which is a remote desktop connection. I can access any of the 3 sites remotely from this computer, whereas all the other computers, desktops around the building in the Elder have the Maitre D back office, which is this icon here, installed on the computer, so you can only access it from a shared desktop, for example. If you're using my laptop, if you're in Bath, click on the Maitre D arrow and it pops up with Bath and Stratford. If you're in Bath connected to Wi-Fi in Bath, then it will take you straight to this screen here. If you want to click on to Stratford, you need to go to the internet access button on the taskbar down the bottom and click on Stratford VPN, press connect, and then go back to the Maitre D and click on Stratford. Anyway, so this is Maitre D back office. This is the home screen. The point of sale control here is what does all your till buttons, your prices, your printing. We don't use inventory management because we have a stock system. Report center is where you get lots of different reports, such as who added what to a bill. If a guest comes in and they say they want another VAT receipt from last week, you can search for bills and put it on there. You can also get incentive reports on who sold the most of something. You can get 50% discount reports. You can get all sorts of stuff on there. Floor manager is basically the table layout, the screens that show you where all the tables are, the table numbers. If you move tables around, or if you decide to open 2 restaurants, then you need to split this up and create new tables, new numbers, and that will link to ResDiary as well. What we're going to do in the first video is just have a quick look at point of sale control as an overview, and then I'll go into it in a bit more detail. So it can be a bit slow. When you click on this, I'll give you separate documents for these. So employee setup is all your employees basically. This is the till ID login number, and this is the list of employees. So it's in alphabetical, or it can be an ID number. If you click here under description, it will change to reverse alphabetical. If you're looking for someone in particular, or you click on ID number and it should give you everyone that we've listed in terms of ID number. All these employee point of sale 33 whatever, they're all empty slots, so you can add someone in there, but this is again according to ID number. So you see I'm up there, Ollie number 1, Tyrone, Jim, Patty, whatever. So what you want to do, the main thing what you want to do with Maitre D is never create something from new. You always copy an existing, let's say, till item or employee number, and then you paste it. So copy and paste, and then just change the details in the new one. So I've got separate instructions for this on how to create a new employee, but if you double click on the employee, it comes up with the name, the till number, the function that they have, which is head server. There's no managers, make sure head server if you want to do any voids. If you have people that are, let's say Jim, he'll just be, well, he's a head server as well, I guess he's a supervisor, but let's see, Geddy, they're all under head server for some reason. Configuration restaurant server, yeah, bar server function. Okay, so if you want anyone to have access to voids, they need to be under bar head waiter or something. Anyway, that's an overview of employees. That's where you find them. There's a separate document with a step-by-step guide on how to add a new one. And then item setup is the main database of all your till items. Everything is kept. Again, this can be done. This is the most recent one, but you can change it by alphabetical, PLU number, division. You can search for anything you like in here. Up here, for example, bar food, all functions, a modifier we don't have. In the Elder, there's everything that we have here. That's probably not a good example. There we go, there's all the bar snacks. So if you ever want to look for an item, change an item, you can go to keep that back as everything, all functions. So that's everything that you have. Let's say you want to have a look at deer. start typing it in and it will come up with everything that's dear. If you say Coke, it will come up Diet Coke, normal Coke, what division it's under, what function it does. Modifier doesn't appear on the bill, it's just something for in-house. Revenue is something that will be charging a guest money. So this is basically free stuff and this is expensive stuff. When you've got wines, for example, they're under 125 and then 175, 375 or bottle, and everything's basically alphabetical. If you don't want to search like that, you just keep it empty. It'll take a bit of time, but it'll have everything and you can just search for your button. If you want to create a new item, let's say Coke Zero, you type in Coke. We don't have any Coke Zero, but there you have Coke that is a soft drink. Double click on it and you can see you have what its name is, what it does. It comes under soft drinks. It's a revenue item. It is not linked to a half a Coke or anything. You can set up a countdown on it. Click countdown, change that to 100. Reset at the end of the day if you want, but we don't use that at the moment. Configuration, so this is all your different revenue streams where you have, we don't actually use any of them apart from Elder at the moment and room service, but it is priced at £3. If you want to change that to £4, double click, change it to 4.40, press apply and then press OK, and it's changed just Elder Restaurant nighttime £4. Then you press copy fields, you want to copy it everywhere and copy all the recipes and price everywhere as well. And then that will all change to £4. Okay, I'm just going to change that back to £3. Press apply. That one's changed to £3. Copy that one everywhere. Copy, copy. Yeah, all done. Apply. Okay. So if I want to create a button called Coke Zero, I click on Coke, and then I'll press duplicate. Do you want to duplicate? Yes. Then you have basically a copied item Coke number 2. You just change this to Coke Zero, and then you want to change the price, so configuration, let's say Coke Zero is £3.50, apply, OK, and then copy fields, all, OK. So when you're in here, there's another thing you can do with printing. So you're under configuration again, choose any of them, double click on it, and then you get a different set of options down here. So if you click on printing, it's going to tell you all the printers in the building and where it's going to print. So it's going to print in a bar 1, which is the main bar, if you're in that area, or bar 2 in the club. If you use a club till, it will print in the club. If you want every server to have a copy of this every time they put it through, you press restaurant copy. So therefore, if someone in section 3 posts a Coke, it will print in the bar and they'll get a copy where they put it through. You can take that off. You've got all the kitchen printers there. Club kitchen is the breakfast kitchen. Coffee is not coffee. That's a still room coffee. You've got pastry section, main kitchen, which is the main pass, larder, which is the starter section, cold breakfast, which is basically workstation 2, which is next to the main bar. Bar 1 is main bar, bar 2 is kitchen, bar 2 is club, sorry. Yeah, you can just change that to null if you don't want it to print there again. So if you want to copy this item, Coke Zero, but you want it to print in the kitchen, then you have to go in here and change it. If you do change that, you copy this one. This one is copying all the printing setups. So you press all, and replace existing, and press OK. So then if you changed anything on the printing setup, that's where you need to change that for price, and that one for printing. Press apply. OK. Now we created a button called Coke Zero. Close. And then you want to go to preferential screen setup. This is where all your screens are that you might recognize, different categories. So Coke Zero is a soft drink. So again, you could get this alphabetical. Reverse, soft drinks. That's what your soft drink till looks like. And you see you've got one space there. You can just add it in. If you're adding a button, don't just paste it in. You need to copy the format of these buttons. So if you want a red one, pink one, yellow, whatever, let's say we want a red one, same as all these ones like Coke, press Ctrl C, click on the empty space, press Ctrl V, and that's copied the same button there. Then double click on the Coke button, and it brings up here the button layout, the text format, which you don't have to alter because you copied it. Leave all that as it is, and then go to usage and click on that, and these are all your items that you have. So you can start typing in here Coke Zero, and it will come up, and then you just click on it, and this is the preview screen here where you can see Coke Zero, and you press apply, and then that item is now on your till screen. Then all you need to do is close to get out of there, close to get out of there, and if you go upstairs and press update on the tills, you'll see it there and working. That's it for now.